Hello, sir. What is your name?
Evening, Justin Hill.
Justin Hill. My name is Sergeant Newman. How can I help you tonight?
Would like to know how and why this situation happened. Why I'm being accused of damaging a car when your female officer had her knee up in my stomach, junk, thigh, pushing me against the car. I have severe injuries to my arms. I'm going completely limp at this point. She's driving me into the car, and then she starts saying, "Why are you scratching your own car?" And I said, "This is not my car." And he says, "Oh, now I'm going to charge you with damaging property." And I stole nothing. Nobody said anything to me until the dark-haired gentleman came running up to me. All I'm trying to do is get some cleaning products from Walmart and not cause any problems. Or what's going on? This is absolutely asinine.
Well, you understand that we don't know what happened in Walmart when we first arrived here, right?
What's
Our
that?
officers arrive here for a shoplifting call, and we have a person come out from the store and point you out and go, "That guy just took something." So,
which has now been proven incorrect.
Okay, but at the time, no, he stopped you.
I understand that, but
so
nobody said anything to me.
He went to detain you, and
because he asked for my ID, which I said I don't have to give you my ID, and he was being very pushy. I feel very cornered at this point, at that moment, because I didn't do anything wrong. They've proven that I didn't steal anything.
No, but this is the beginning. We didn't prove anything yet. At the time, when it first happened, we have not proven anything yet about stealing, right? We don't know yet.
He asked me if I stole anything. I said no.
People don't lie to police?
No.
So just because somebody says I didn't steal anything, we're going to take you at your face value and say, "Oh, he said he didn't steal anything."
I said here's my receipt. Count everything in there.
All right.
And he didn't give me those opportunities or anything. He just demanded for identification.
Well, you know you're required by law to identify yourself when you're being detained.
No, and I feel like the child of a police officer, I should know that.
It's in the Arizona revised statutes. So when you're being detained, you have to provide your name.
I've never seen the statutes. They don't put it on the wall at school or anything like that.
But it's always better to cooperate, because now you didn't know that, and that's actually against the law to do that. So here's what happened. Let me guess, but I wasn't here, right? I'm just trying to make sure I understand what happened. So he had reasonable suspicion to detain you to investigate whether you stole something or not, right? Were you say you were cooperative at that point? Were you following directions that were given to you?
He asked me a question, I gave him an answer. I don't know why did he even ask me the question if he wasn't going to believe me? Why do you guys have to go out expecting everybody's a liar?
We don't think everyone's a liar. We have to verify.
Okay, well, then he could have been like, "Let me see your receipt." And I asked him, "Okay, have somebody come out to the parking lot. Why do I need to be inconvenienced and harassed for whatever reason?" Nobody was there at the door. Nobody said anything to me until your dark-haired officer runs up behind me.
Okay.
I'm completely left-fielded by this thing.
All right. Had you probably identified yourself, you probably wouldn't have been treated similarly, because we're now at this point, we think you're trying to hide who you are. You know, it's not good to not cooperate. It escalates things, and now this is where it leads to. So tell me about. Well, actually, I can't tell you, but you're actually under arrest for criminal damage.
I didn't
so I'm not going to ask you about it.
She pushed me into that car.
Well, we're all wearing body-worn cameras, so it would reveal that she agreed that she moved you into the vehicle because you were trying to pull away from her.
I'm wearing cuffs. Look at the scars on my arm. I'm in extreme pain right now. I'm in extreme pain every single day. And
do you want us to get you down to booking right away so we can finish your conversation there, and then?
No, this is absolutely.
Or do you want to keep talking here?
This shouldn't be happening. This is all. I'm not at fault for anything. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I didn't steal anything.
The officers still have probable cause to charge you with that, because once you were put back against the car...
because she doesn't want to be responsible for pushing me into someone else's car?
She admits responsibility for taking you into the car because you're trying to pull away from her.
She keeps pushing me into the car, which is now
according to the officer, once she stopped touching you, now you're actively doing this on the car. If that's true, then that'd be reckless of you to have keys in your hand while doing that to a vehicle.
It was not with keys. The keys were in my closed palm. They were in my closed palm, because there's my truck right there, the black Silverado. Okay. I have a dog at home that now cannot get out in a locked area. I'm not causing any problems with people. You guys came out and harassed me, pushed me up against the car, and now you're arresting me, wasting taxpayer dollars.
It's harassment to investigate someone that was pointed out by loss prevention staff and say he took something?
First off,
is that really harassment to you?
You guys said that you're here on a shoplifting, which he told me that someone's detained inside shoplifting. So you guys got the suspect.
There couldn't be a second shoplifter at the same time? You have lots of reasons for...
I don't want to contradict. We're obviously in disagreement.
I can tell you from experience, I've been out here doing reports before, and while our car's parked in front of the business, a second person shoplifts with their car in front.
Okay,
no one knows
I don't know how people do it. I paid with cash, with money.
Okay.
I don't want to waste any of your time.
The bottom line is...
I don't want to waste any of your time,
You're not wasting my time. I get paid by the hour.
Sir?
I'm here to listen to you and talk with you and explain things to you.
Difficult,
okay.
And now you guys are arresting me for stealing nothing.
You're not being arrested for theft.
I didn't damage anyone's car.
Well, you have a day in court to talk about that.
Yes.
That's the charge for right now, though. No one's charging you with theft or shoplifting.
Wasting more taxpayer dollars.
They detained you.
Wasting my life and time.
Well, we have a victim who wants to aid in prosecution for the damage to the car. And the investigating officers have probable cause to believe you recklessly damaged it.
What, do you want me to pay for the damage that your officer caused? I'll pay for the damage that your officer caused.
Why would you pay for it if you didn't do it?
Well, because, why would I be arrested for doing nothing? Let's ask that question. I'm in the back of a cop car because I tried to go out and get some cleaning supplies because I just moved into an apartment.
You're in the back of a cop car because you didn't cooperate with the investigation when they had a lawful authority to detain you. Take some ownership of your own responsibility,
too,
okay?
So you have authority to detain me, but you don't have the right to arrest me for
You're arrested after the damage. If
I was already detained.
Right?
Sergeant, tell me if I was already in cuffs, so I'm in your guys' control at this point.
You're
if
detained.
you guys are pushing me up against the car, how do I have control of that? I was not resisting.
If I'm wearing handcuffs and I walk over to this car right now and go like this, and you're not touching me, how is that my responsibility as an officer? I wasn't here to see what happened, man, so I don't know what happened. I'm going off with what the investigating officers tell you. They're going to have video evidence on their body-worn cameras. There's probably going to be video evidence from the surveillance in the parking lot. So,
are you guys pushing me into a car?
Trying to control a person who's not cooperative, who's trying to walk away or pull away from the officers can control.
Why didn't the officer say, hey, if you don't cooperate, we're going to cuff you and throw you into stuff? I get pile-drived on the hood of the car? I know, I'm saying, why didn't they say that?
Because you wouldn't say that.
I'm in school right now to go be a paramedic. What, do you think I'm trying to cause you guys issues?
But you did.
I didn't. He asked me if I stole anything, and I said no.
Okay. And then refused to identify yourself. And
I
try to pull away.
I refused to give him my ID.
Okay.
He didn't ask me what my name was.
All right.
So I didn't refuse to identify myself.
Well, you're not getting charged with that anyway. That's a separate charge you're not being charged with. So.
Well, I'm sorry that I inconvenienced your guys this evening. My bad. My fault. I'm an asshole. I apologize. Thank you for protecting and serving me, Sergeant.
Do you have any other questions? Not yet?
What am I supposed to do, sir?
Well, you're going to go before a judge and probably be released with a court date. Without knowing, do you have any criminal history?
Yes.
Okay. What is your criminal history for?
Speeding tickets.
No, that's not what that's
my mom, there's bad history with her and my brother.
Okay.
Nothing criminal for that.
Well, then it sounds like, from my experience, they're going to just release you on your own recognizance, most likely.
The fact that I'm getting detained and going through this, and now all my stuff isn't even, they returned it. The whole purpose of this evening has just been completely blown out, and now I'm in the back of a cop car because I just tried to go get some cleaning supplies to clean a toilet.
You're not in a cop car because you went to go shopping. You're skipping a lot of stuff in the middle, so.
Do you guys harass everybody that runs out or I didn't even run out of Walmart, I walked.
Yeah, anybody that's coming out of Walmart and the loss prevention staff says, that guy took something, we're going to quote-unquote harass. I don't agree with your word choice. It's called investigative.
He never even said anything about anyone saying anything about stealing anything.
Did you give him the opportunity, or were you talking over him?
Did I give him the opportunity of what?
To explain what's going on? Or were you talking over him?
No. He asked me if I stole anything, and I said no. He asked me for my identification. I said, I don't have to show you my identification, which apparently I'm incorrect.
You have to identify yourself.
He didn't ask me to identify myself. He asked me for my identification.
It's easier to ask people for ID. That's typically the easier way to do things.
It's easier, but look at where we're at.
All right. Your cooperation probably would have been a different outcome.
Because all you cops are good. They don't do drugs or embezzle or whatever it is.
What's that have to do with what happened tonight?
Why am I being held in custody over some bogus nonsense because the female officer pushed me into a car?
That's not why you've been detained.
That's what you just said, that I'm being detained for.
Yeah, if you damaged, once she put you on the car, you began moving back and forth and scratching the car.
No, I did not, sir.
So that's what the courts are for. That's the allegation being made against you. You'll have your day in court.
You guys are just a bunch of tyrant thugs, and I apologize for my inconvenience of your night.
All right. We've concluded our conversation. What are we going to do about the people inside? How are we going to divide this up? You're taking this one?
I'm taking this one.
Okay.
I saw it exactly how he did it.
Right, okay.
I'll go take
Can you do a stuff about, though, the detention?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then...
Can you in that cover what he was doing?
Yeah, it sounded like he was like wiggling his ass, and I thought the handcuffs were scratching him. I didn't know he had his key out.
Like, that's what, because I even thought, I was like, well, are the handcuffs really scratching? And I'm looking at
Right. Yeah, the key in his
that he
hand.
had in his hand.
Okay. He has problems with accountability and with taking any responsibility for things he may have done differently. His narrative is that he got stopped because he was shopping. You left out the part where you were pointed out by employees saying he took something, and then refusing to identify yourself, as required by law. Anyways.
He didn't ID himself until everyone got here.
Yeah.
And then they grabbed the ID out of his pocket. Well, he said, "Don't grab my nuts" or something like that.
Yeah.
Did he tell you part when he yelled rape and help in the parking lot?
Of course not.
We forgot that part?
Yeah.
He was yelling rape and help and help. Film this, everyone film this.
Being filmed. already got it covered.
That's how I found him, was by him yelling.
Yeah, he located
I
it,
had my
the
windows
yelling.
down and I heard you guys yelling, so I came.
All right. Do you need a second unit to help you with this shop with?
No.
Okay.
That's your okay.
All right.
Pretty good. They're gonna trespass him. They already gave him $120 back.
Okay.
Of his $119, and they're eating the 14 cents.
Okay.
So they gave him that, and I threw it on the dash, and I counted in front of him.
Okay.
The camera on.
All right.
So no one's taking your money. It's right there.
Okay.
They're gonna trespass him from this place because they don't want him disturbing the business anymore.
Sounds good.
He got video of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can see this part right here, not the initial contact, but you can see the disputes what he
Did you see what he said, what happened in the car?
You can see good enough that
Punched him
he's
in the
jerking
belly
away from
20
her.
to 25 times. We have a
Okay.
time delay of about 20
All right,
minutes.
sounds good.
There's a total of 3 juveniles and 2 adults in the hall. There are weapons
Do you,
in the
what do
caller's
you want to do? Do you
bedroom.
want
They
to,
are
you guys
I'm
stay, right?
gonna go take this
Caller
shoplifting in
has
there.
been drinking.
I'll bring my car over. We'll switch him over so I can drive.
You want me to go grab it and bring it out to you?
On the car?
No, you're
I was like, my car?
Look at that service.
All right.
Mile.
Okay. Anything else? I think you're done.